Hey guys, what's up? It's your e-girl in crisis, Speedy, and today I'm doing a comic book kind of animated live action, just talking about Harley Quinn, which I'm surprised I have not talked about Dr. Harleen Quinzel before, considering I have literally cosplay her original look, her bomber girl, her derby, and 3 different looks from Suicide Squad. But yeah, why haven't I gotten her till now? I have no idea. So here we go. Now, Harley's first appearance was actually not in the comic books at all. She was a character created by Paul Dini and Bruce Timm, and she first actually appeared on September 11th of 1992 in the Batman animated series, and that episode was, I want to say, Joker's Favor. So, that was her legit first appearance, which most people don't realize that she was not a comic book character. She actually wasn't even introduced in the comics until 1993. And that was a non-canon appearance, and that happened in issue number 12 of Batman Adventures. And she actually did not become like a canon comic book character until 1999, and that was in Batman Harley Quinn number 1. Now, Harley has had many looks, many origins. I don't even know where to start. Like, she only really had scarce appearances in the comics, like from 99 through 2009. Actually, she still really wasn't an established comic book character. Like, she was there and people knew who she was, but she wasn't really a character that was focused on. And 2009 is really when we got Harley in the comics, and that was the Gotham City Sirens team up. Yeah, kind of obsessed with Harley. That's why I've done to make cosplays of her. You get the gist. And that was kind of when they began to really, focus more. And that's a team up with her and Poison Ivy and Catwoman. And that was really like her first big deal appearance, if you will. I know, right? I don't know what I'm doing with my makeup right now. It's fine. And then in 2011, DC basically did an overhaul, a relaunch, and that was New 52. Now, New 52 changed her origin once more, as well as her costume. And this is one that I actually have a special issue of. And I find it interesting because this was before the movies. This was, obviously, the movie I don't think came out till like 20s. Oh wait, I have it written down. So the first Suicide Squad movie, I actually don't have it written down in my notes. Anyway, this was the look that they gave her for New 52. And people made a big deal about the movie and her outfit being sexualized, but this was New 52 Harley. That was our reintroduction. And that's when they kind of like focused on her in Suicide Squad and all of that. That's also really when we started to see the breakdown of Harley and Joker's awful relationship. I mean, it was toxic, it was abusive. Anyone who's read the comics, oh, there goes my brush, knows like that their relationship was super toxic and abusive. And it actually, I have the whole issues for that run, but there was one particular issue, because not only was it going to reintroduce her, but it was going into her different relationships. And in New 52, her and Deadshot were involved in a relationship. Kind of, sort of. Think friends with benefits, but a whole lot crazier. So, with all of that, they actually had Joker's face in the Gotham City PD. Because this was the time when Joker was running around using the alias Joe Space Kerr. And he did not have his face. And Harley actually, breaks in, ties Deadshot to a chair, puts Joker's face on his so she can have a conversation with the Joker. I mean, and it really got twisted. But in a lot of ways, it made sense, especially for an evolutionary move for the character. Because it covered that, Harleen Quinzel was not the OG Harley Quinn. She is locked in a basement by Joker with all these bodies of other Harleys. And we're not talking one or two Harleys. He states, you think you're the first. I've had many that have failed before. He also kills her hyenas, Bub and Lou. Like I said, New 52 got pretty dark with it, which was good. I kind of enjoyed the darker twist instead of the light-hearted, comedy-filled Harley, who uses, jokes and wit and sarcasm to mask her feelings. Anyway, 2013. Written by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmetto? I might be saying that wrong. It was a new look and a new ongoing series. Now, oh, that's right. That's right. I got references. I just don't know where that one is. Yeah, okay. So I don't actually know where I put that one. Anyway. And that was kind of like her moving to Coney Island. She was being depicted more as an anti-hero. It focused a lot on her relationship with Poison Ivy, introduced new characters like Red Tool. Great, funny character. Seriously. Take it from me. I'm a comic book person. But it really just wanted to show her independent of Joker and kind of doing her own thing. A fresh new take, if you will, on Harley, which, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It showed her roller derby look that we saw in the one movie, except for it was more orange and black as opposed to red and black, or even in the New 52, the purple and red that we saw, with her hair being back to matching her costume, obviously red and orange instead of red and purple. So, there was that. Then, oh, yeah, because there's more, because, why not? In 2021, no, there was Rebirth. Anyway, sorry. Rebirth was the one where we got her being more independent. So, 2021 happens. And in 2021... that was kind of DC's big relaunch, if you will, with Infinite Frontier. Now, Infinite Frontier also took a different kind of look at Harley than we had previously seen, which was they moved her back to Gotham, obviously. It's a relaunch, got to have everyone kind of reestablished in certain areas, depending upon, their affiliations. Superman's in Metropolis with all of them. Central City is Flash. Anyway, sorry. I'm digressing, and I don't want to do that. So, she was seemingly seeking redemption in Infinite Frontier, just trying to be a good guy, trying to be a hero and pay back for everything she's done. One of her outfits, and this is actually from the James Gunn Suicide Squad release, was that. Boom. So we had that. It just kind of really changed Harley, but in a good way, no shade. I have loved every single rendition of Harley, be it Bombshells, Original, New 52, Rebirth, Infinite Frontier. So we have all of that going on. Then, yeah, because, it's DC and they love different things. So we're going to talk now, move into live action, which is where it gets tricky. Because people really want to say, oh, Suicide Squad movie. No, that was actually not her first live action. Her first live action was actually in 2002 in a series called Birds of Prey. And that featured Harley as Harleen Quinzel, and she was the psychiatrist to Helena Wayne Huntress. Yeah, that's right. Fucked you up with that. Look it up. So with that, we got Harley in live action for the first time. Then we had her not directly seen, but referenced in the Arrow series, where it shows them walking by a cell after working with Squad, and you hear the laughing of Harley Quinn, the signature laugh. So she was, again, in that we saw the blonde, pigtails from behind, all of the things. But they never actually showed her in Arrow. She was referenced in the Gotham TV series, and they kind of did a call-out character to her, but they did not use the moniker Harley Quinn, which was fine. Don't need to do it. Everyone got the reference. We knew who they were talking about. Then 2016, we got to see her on the big screen. Finally, right? It took long enough. And that was for her first live action movie debut, and that was the first Suicide Squad. Now, since then, we have gotten another Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey with Harley Quinn, which was later referenced in DC's Black Label. Now, before I get into that, the Gotham City Sirens and Birds of Prey have worked against each other and with each other in previous continuity. They had kind of, they had been enemies, but they had worked together too. So it's, again, a little bit of a gray situation, if you will. But with Black Label, with the movie that came out, now the outfit is definitely a callback to more her New 52 or Rebirth kind of look. But it really kind of took a lot from the movie, like, okay, we know we want her to be more of a good guy, so why don't we have her work with the Birds of Prey? And with that, with Black Label, we got, bam, that Harley Quinn outfit. And there is no Batgirl on this team, just like in the movie. We are missing Oracle. And then we got this outfit too, which again, this goes straight back to New 52 Harley Quinn's roller outfit. Which, I like that they touched on that. I do. I think it was a smart move for people who were fans of the original New 52 kind of vibe. And I do like that in the Birds of Prey movie, they actually did reference her New 52 roller derby look. So, kudos on that. Like, not slamming anything that they've done movie-wise. I do kind of wish that overall they maybe would have gone into how abusive and toxic her and Joker's relationship was, instead of almost romanticizing it, I guess is the best way to put that. But neither here nor there. I don't make the decisions. I don't make the news. So, we had that. And then, what else? Oh, okay. So Black Label. Let's talk about Black Label. Black Label is DC Comics kind of darker, more adult content stuff. As anyone who reads comics know, we got like full frontal batness. And yeah, just a whole lot darker. A whole lot darker than the DC Comics that we were used to. Which is a good thing, because they definitely took it there. They definitely were like, alright, let's see what we can do. But before I digress and go off into that, there are some other like kind of fun... Give me a minute, I can't find my shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to fake it till I make it. I do not have my blush over here, that's okay, I have this. So, some fun runs and some kind of randomized Harley Quinn books or appearances have been made. Now, I don't have my copies of them right here in this little area, but we had the Amakami Girls, which was more of an anime manga style art story based around the DC girls, which that was fun. Like, I really dug it. Like, the stories, you really didn't have to be a huge comic book person, but it was still really, really good. Really unique, kind of fun little twist on things. That one, obviously, like I said, Gotham City Sirens was a good series that they did with her. And then we had the fun ones like Gotham Girls, which there is actually on YouTube. At least there used to be. I don't know if you can still find it, but yeah, there's the back, in case you're wondering who else is involved. There's an animated video series of the Gotham Girls comic. So if you're kind of just looking for something to kill the time, something to watch, recommend. Product placement, yeah, right. Fucking love Monster. So that's an option. But yeah, Black Label, it really kind of, like I said, you had Joker and Harley, Criminal Sanity. Now that one I do have the whole run of. And this is kind of cool because it's like, bam. Like Harley Quinn from a completely different kind of start, kind of story type of deal. Which, we love that. We love that for our girl. We love when they kind of like, are like, oh, okay, we're going to take it there. And, I mean, what I enjoyed is the fact that it really kind of goes into more of her and her psychological background than her and her, you know, weak background. It really makes very compelling, very interesting points about Miss Quinn. And yes, I am putting blue over here instead of the red and pink. I'm doing what I want. Anyway, so I recommend that for sure. They also did in Black Label, they did the series called Harleen, which I do again have. That one is another one that definitely darker, like no yoke, darker. That one was really good. Harley's Little Black Book. Let's talk about that. So that was, I want to say, an 8-issue series where it was different team-ups with Miss Harley Quinn. Now what was fun about that one is you got to see her work with Wonder Woman, Zatanna, Lobo, Superman. So it was kind of like a fun little kind of short run, small series that I really enjoyed. I recommend that one. If you're just looking for like something fun, you get to see her as a lantern, as in like Green Lantern, because Green Lanterns actually make an appearance in that. Which again, kind of fun, kind of cheeky. Love it. It's 8 issues, I'm pretty sure. And then we had Mad Love, which was another one that I would recommend to anyone who is interested in Harley, for sure. Just because kind of like the OG Harley story. Hold on, I'll do this so I don't stab myself in the eye. Yeah, I know. I stopped talking. Shocker. Anyway. So we have that story. Another fun little Harley story would definitely be, and I wish I had grabbed my issue here just to show you guys the cover, but oh shit, here we go again with the eyeliner. Anyway, Old Lady Harley. Old Lady Harley is a very interesting take on Harley once she is old. And it's, you know, Little Misadventures of Old Lady Harley. I thought it was a fun series. I personally really enjoyed it. But that's, you know, again, we're back to my opinion that it was fun. Let's see. I mean, and then they did some really, really cool kind of like special editions. One of them was the Harley Quinn Scratch and Sniff, which that was fun. That had like pizza, her leather jacket, stuff like that. Which again, I have a copy of each cover, but I did not grab either one before I sat down to do this. And due to my leg being injured, I'm not gonna get up and actually go find it because my leg's shot. But that was fun. Then we had the one where it was actually her and Joker getting married or about to get married. That one was, again, a really interesting little fun side story that they did, which again is another one I'd be like, hey, you want some Harley Quinn? Look into that. The Valentine's Day issue, which I enjoyed. I have both covers again because I have a problem. I can't just get one cover and be happy. I have to get both covers and deal with it like that. So that one, I have one of the two covers actually over here with me because that was a fun one. Here we go. Bam! And the other one is a white background with Batman and then Harley here. It's a flip basically of those covers. Now they throw on my lips. So we had those moments from Harley. I definitely, obviously, like I said, I've pretty much cosplayed every version possible that I could. So yeah, this is just a little fun Suicide Squad Harley inspired look. I probably should have put on either the gold dress from the series or even her daddy's little monster shirt, because that would have totally worked. I twisted it, I turned it, had fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed your little Harley Quinn knowledge tour. But yeah, have a good day, be safe, love you all, and if you have questions about any of the makeup I used, I will put that all in the description thing. Take care, guys, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye.